Guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Psychic Medium Ray. Um, Today I'm actually doing your 2023 world and celebrity predictions. This is something that you guys have been asking me for. I just published them on my website. So we're going to get into the celebrity 2023 celebrity predictions. And they're in no particular order, but I'm just going to give you what I see and hear. All right, so we're going to start with Tory Lanez. If you're not familiar with the whole thing, apparently he shot Megan Thee Stallion. So what I see, he's been convicted. I see that he was found guilty because he is, but that he wants revenge against Megan Thee Stallion. So I kind of fear for her, not that anything would happen to her, but I feel like he has people on the outside that might be watching her or trying to intimidate her. Rihanna, I see her falling pregnant within 2 to 3 years or sooner, having another child, quite possibly a girl this time. She wants at least another one, even if she said that she doesn't. Kanye West, I see that he will continue to spiral out of control, but he has a plan to make a comeback. I see he will be eventually be forgiven and rise up from this. I see him going into production of movies or television series eventually. Dua Lipa, she's on a path to reinvention, and I see her working on new music, but it may be a different sound from what we're used to hearing from her. Justin Bieber, I see him bouncing back from his major health scare from 2022. Um, However, I do feel he has an autoimmune disorder which could cause other health issues to surface. And he may not talk about it or it may not be very public, but I do see this. Clive Davis, he's been in the headlines a lot. If you don't know, he was the former person over Whitney Houston, among other artists. And I see his health not is not good, and it will continue to decline. There's something that we eventually will hear about. Jennifer Lopez. I hate to say this, but I don't see Jennifer and Ben staying together. They will eventually separate or divorce. All is not well despite what they show to the public and paparazzi. Lady Gaga, I see her writing a book and also wanting to do more acting. There will be new music from her too within the next year and a half or sooner. President Biden, I keep seeing his health deteriorating, but the public won't know immediately. I sense he has difficulty with his hands and neurologically as well. His memory will begin to fail more. Ariana Grande, we have her. I see her going through many life changes and still trying to get rid of depression. She has too many snakes around her, but she will eventually leave the person she's with, and that will set her on a healthier path for her career. Netflix. I see Netflix continuing to become less and less popular. There are a lot of revenue loss. There's a lot of revenue loss for the conglomerate, and I see major reduction in staff due to inflation and other factors. Jenna Ortega, she has been doing the role as Wednesday on the Netflix series. Her career will continue to soar. Her role as Wednesday has propelled her into stardom, and we will see her in other horror movies in the future and other TV roles. It's just the beginning for her. Britney Spears, a lot of you have asked about Britney Spears. There's a lot of speculation if Britney is truly okay. I feel she's angry at her family and she needs to release all negative feelings tied to them. Otherwise, she will be having the onset of further mental and depressive health challenges. She's a prisoner to them as she gives her power to them. I feel she will continue to display weird antics, but it's to give others something to talk about. She's far from being crazy. Sam Smith. I see Sam comfortable in his skin, but he's going to go through hormonal changes, and this has caused his weight gain. He will eventually get the gastric operation to manage his appetite better and his overall health. We may see different music from him as well as time goes by. I see him wanting to be a father at some point. He may adopt or use a surrogate. Doja Cat. I see her continuing to be scandalous and having some legal issues in the next 2 years or less. She will come out with new music and collaborate, but I see her having some health setbacks as well. Demi Lovato, I see her relapsing with drugs. She might say that she's sober, but I feel that she may fall back into a negative cycle and she hasn't learned the lesson from her near death experience. She needs to take her mental health more seriously and her physical health. Cardi B, I see her continuing to feud with other celebrities. She's going to be involved in more legal issues concerning the project she's putting out. I see her falling out of love with Offset. The relationship and the dynamic we see of them in the public eye is false. There is truly trouble in paradise as Cardi realizes he's holding her back and she uncovers more secrets about Offset. All right, now we're going to get into our 2023 world predictions. The current administration, I see more political uproar happening as we get closer to 2024. The current administration is still on a witch hunt and will continue to seek ways to block former President Trump from running for president in 2024. There's a lot of corruption occurring. Facebook, I see it losing its power and more whistleblowers coming forward on how corrupt it is and how it did censor people during the 2020 election. I see it eventually being replaced with another platform. Cryptocurrency, there's a darkness that pervades the crypto world. And just like that one powerful person, which I will not name, but we all know, who was held recently accountable for his actions, we'll continue to see more heads of companies being exposed and prosecuted. There will be more strict laws to regulate digital currencies. Climate, winter storms will be brutal, and I see that there will be in a hotter summer. We will see severe drought, and during hurricane season, we will see more violent storms. I feel like the Caribbean, Puerto Rico, and the upper Texas and Louisiana coast borders need to be on alert for tropical storms and category 4 and 5 storms. COVID flu, I see that there being mutations of COVID, but it's not now associated as a common flu. However, there will continue to be a rise of upper respiratory viruses and new virus that is not well known to the public, but acts as COVID and is more resistant to treatment. It will attack mainly people with pre-existing issues who have immune suppressed disorders. It will puzzle doctors as traditional treatments may not work immediately. However, as we go into 2024 and 2025, there will be known of the viruses. Inflation. We will continue to see gas prices go up and down as inflation at its worst. Prices for food will still be at an all-time high, and people will continue to struggle with the situation at hand. I see that the people becoming angry and the system being broken. Gun laws. I see the current administration working hard to restrict who can carry a gun and who can purchase one. This will upset many. Um, Hold on one second. Sorry, guys. I had a phone call that came in. Typically does not happen. Okay, so where were we? We were with inflation, gun laws. I current see the current administration working extra hard to restrict who can carry a gun and who can purchase one. This will upset many. Spiritual warfare. We will continue to see chaos in the world, but also love. There is a huge battle between the forces of evil and good. Good will always prevail. This will become more evident through wars in other countries and involvement of the USA. The USA is deemed very weak by Russia and China, among others like North Korea. They do not fear us any longer and will eventually try to become the most powerful countries in the nation. Nepal. During my process of going into prayer and meditation for these predictions, this country came up in its surrounding areas, and I see it being affected by powerful earthquakes and other scandals. Iraq and Syria, I see these areas full of battles and people still struggling and refugees wanting to find solace and peace in other countries where there's freedom. I see more bloodshed that is senseless. The solar system, there will be a new star planet discovered, and speculation that there's life on this planet too. The fact is that there are other beings and other planets which are alive. Consciousness, as we migrate in more into the 5D and 6D state of consciousness, we will see a new wave of spiritual people becoming awakened. We will see more souls leaving this earth to prepare for the spiritual battle coming. There will be more angelic earth souls leaving to help us better from heaven. More people will begin questioning the paranormal, but also believing. And then finally, cell phones. Smartphones will become obsolete in the next few years and replaced with new technology that will be smaller and able to do the same function. The Tesla phone will be something that sets that into motion, along with other companies unveiling a new product that people will go gaga over. So, guys, thank you so much. I hope that you like these predictions for 2023. All is not gloom and doom, but very real when I do these celebrity predictions. Be sure to give it a thumbs up. Be sure to like it. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you're new to my channel. That way you can be notified of any videos that I publish in the future, but also hit that notification bell icon, turn it to all. All right, guys, I love you so, so much. And until next time, bye.